Oh, here is probably what I would seriously consider the best docking station in the industry at the moment. So let's open it up really quick and see what we have inside, even though I know now this docking station was provided by TobenOne. I thank them for that. But the opinions on this video and the testing on this video has not been paid, initiated, pushed, or anything by TobenOne. The opinions and tests are solely and 100% mine, whether they're a success or a failure. So let's go ahead. As always, the beautiful minimalistic packaging. I appreciate that. Let me just pull it out, the case itself. Beautiful. That is a beautiful implementation of design without having it in 3D, but to give the 3D look of it. Absolutely beautiful. So now we have the TobenOne scan code. This is a way to go green in one way, so you don't have to have a million booklets cluttering your house. Instead, you just scan the code and you get the user's manual if you wish so. That's actually quite clever. And here is a just small guidance to how you would use this one. Quad display for Windows and triple display for MacBook. And now this is a limitation mostly due to MacBook system, that it will only support 3 displays on a MacBook and 4 displays on a laptop with Windows or a PC with Windows. And here we have the HDMI 1 direct port, DisplayPort 1 and all that explanation on 2K 60 Hertz, and you can go up to 4K 60 Hertz, as you see right here. If you go to HDMI 3, HDMI 4, and all that good stuff that we will actually check throughout this video. I will make sure to use monitors and computers that are commonly used by most people, so we don't go over the edge and making a video tutorial or review based on things that are $4,000 or $5,000 monitor that is realistic for some, but the majority of us is not realistic. So expect to see just regular monitors and regular computers that everybody most likely has, because I just want to be fair to everyone, not that little tiny percentage. Okay, so let's open the box, and looks like we have a lot here going on. That's a really nice boxing so far. This is the power. Yes, the power brick is this big for a lot of good reasons, which I will tell you just in a second. Let me put this on the side. And the reason for that is that this is 120 watts power brick. This is not a joke by any means. And the reason for that is that this can do pass-through power and data delivery, so it can charge your laptop while doing the data delivery at the same time. And as you see, a lot of the newer laptops, including Chromebooks, have that feature now. So you plug one USB-C and you can basically use a data and charge and display at the same time. So that is why this is 120 watts, which virtually will charge almost every laptop except for the higher power demand ones that go up to NVIDIA RTX 40s and 30s. Maybe those I would step back a little bit, but for the rest of the laptops, 120 watts is more than you need. And here is the real star of the show, and what I call future-proofing your computer with a single docking station. And I'm serious about that one. Here is the TobenOne USB-C power and docking station. It's made of real aluminum, nothing plastic on it at all. Really, really exquisite high-end design. Real serious big ups to TobenOne on design alone on this one. It's seriously something that I would keep on my desk just to brag about it. It's that beautiful. Now on it, what we have here is the power button. Like always, there's a nice LED indicator, 3.5mm headphone and microphone jack combo, which is for the headphones. Most of the headphones that have headphone and microphone combo in one. You plug it here, USB-C 3.0, USB-C 18 watt power delivery, SD, full SD card, micro SD card or TF card, USB 2.0 Type A, 10 gigabit per second data transfer Type A USB 3s right here. As you see, I mean, how can you go wrong with any of that? Now, for the beautiful part of it is on the back. Here's where the party seriously goes on. Now, of course, we have the Ethernet cable or RJ45 LAN. You have the host, which would be your computer, connected right here. So the USB-C that is provided, by the way, is actually real high quality with aluminum and the real high quality USB-C header. Let me just take it out of here so I can show you by example really quick. So now what happens here is that I will remove this really quick. Yes, that's a safety cover. After you plug your power, don't turn on the button yet. Then you will plug in the host. From here, this one now goes to your laptop or PC. Just make sure your PC or laptop supports such data and display delivery. The display is made possible by Synaptics display driver utilities, which we will download prior to connecting this USB-C docking station. Because if you install those first, then you connect the docking station, Windows will grab it automatically and install it to the proper folders that it needs and recognizes it immediately. Then you are ready to plug in your display monitors. And by the way, I absolutely love this design of the aluminum with the exposed different color screws. I am a huge fan of this type of design. I really love that. The exposed screws, to me, just give it a more utilitarian, more serious look to any device. So now we will go ahead and do some connections, and you'll see it yourself if it works how you imagine. And yes, the rubber feet are in all the docking stations from TobenOne. That will not move from the table. That is really beautiful implementation, and the model for this particular one is UDS33B. This is absolutely a beautiful piece of technology that will seriously help you a lot, especially if you have a laptop and you want to make that laptop act like it was a PC with a lot of ports and multiple displays. Go no further. Here we have a different setup. For example, from a single laptop, which, yeah, believe it or not, this is my daily driver and I refuse to give it up. But let's see what TobenOne USB-C can do with a laptop that a lot of people actually have before we go ahead and plug it in a more modern laptop. But let's take as an example this one. As you see right now, we just have this whole layout that you see right here. But from this, let me just turn it on real quick. Okay, it turns on really just with that button. And boom, now you have a triple monitor setup. Just this easy. Seriously, that easy. And for example, let's say I want to plug my phone to charge. Well, we have a power delivery port right here, and my phone should start charging. Yep, it started charging. And let's say you want to throw in a USB to read data from. Let's see, boom, right away. Literally in a millisecond. So let me put this one right here on the side. And let's say you want to throw in your external drive. Well, that's as easy as you saw right here. You can do either full USB or USB-C. That is all up to you. Boom. This is a 1 terabyte USB hard drive inside, and you saw yourself how quick it actually took it straight to read it. That is super fast. And let me add more to it. For example, I have a regular 128 gigs SD card. Well, let me put that in too. Why not, right? We have enough ports here, and we have enough power, not just ports. And as you see, boom, right away, gone. Done, and we are ready to work and do whatever we need to do. In my opinion, this thing is seriously that good. I'm not joking. This is that good. I'm very, very happy with it. Right now, the configuration is only 2 monitors. The third is just the laptop itself. And yes, that's the drivers that I told you before. It's called Display Link Manager. And it actually detected both monitors as you see right here. One is an Acer, one is a Dell, and they're both recognized here right away. Absolutely a beauty. And now let's go jump in to the big guys that are kind of newer laptop, I would say, and try with quad monitor. So we're gonna plug in 4 monitors this time around, and I'm not gonna bother with the peripherals because, as you see, yeah, obviously you can connect keyboards and all that stuff that I'm connecting here. But my primary thing is to show you, yes, not only 2 monitors, but 4 of them. So let's jump in real quick. Okay, so here I have a tablet, which is actually a really good tablet. But the screen just stopped working somehow. And if you see here, I can actually turn it on. It turns on and everything works on it, but I don't see anything on the screen. And now this dock would be the perfect time to actually connect to, because it will give me a whole computer going on now. Let me just bring the cable here. And yes, this one has the supported display delivery and power pass through, so it can charge and output display at the same time. And let's turn on the device and see all the screens come to life from a single tablet. Though this is quite a powerful Lenovo tablet, it's not really that cheap, but what I mean, the main point is that TobenOne here can actually do it all without a single problem. So let's just turn it on and see the screens come back to life. So this is probably just turned on, and we'll see. Okay, yeah, we are at the sign in screen. Perfect. Let me just enter the password real quick, and we are inside our computer. As you see, all 4 actually work perfect. As you see, it's as if this tablet here is like a super machine now. Even though it's not a cheap machine, as I said, it's a really good machine. But the screen completely went out, and now I'm giving it a brand new life with TobenOne. Isn't that cool? So now I have all the peripherals and all the stuff that I actually need, and ports that this never had before. This one only has 2 USB-C ports, so I would have suffered anyway. But now with TobenOne, I can just plug in 1 USB-C and it's charging the machine, and I have extra ports from USB-A, USB-C, card readers, audio jacks. Ethernet cable is a very important one to me. This one didn't have one, even though it's running Windows 10. This one, it can support Windows 11 too, but I'm not going to because it just works perfect for what I do with this tablet. And as you see, with a single connection here on the USB-C side. Let me just see. I hope I don't disconnect it. That's it. Just one single USB-C. And yeah, of course, we have the 120 watt power supply for TobenOne. And that's what makes it all possible to do all this and charge the tablet. In my opinion, it is worth it 100%. And yes, keyboard and mouse are both connected to TobenOne. So yeah, that's how we're rolling. And yep, I have a M.2 external drive right there, and probably you saw it pop on the screen here on the side. And besides that, seriously, these are really good devices, and I cannot suggest them enough. Even though this was sent to me for free, I am not getting paid for the opinions. They don't expect me to give good opinions on their devices just because they send them to me. Absolutely not. They send the devices, and the opinions you are hearing in this video are 100% mine, and this whole testing you see here is 100% mine, not theirs. They have no input on this video. And I am extremely pleased and surprised that actually it works this good. Seriously, great job, TobenOne. And I will say, this is probably one of the things I would highly suggest you get one if your device supports it. And if you have doubts and how to find out if your device supports it, you can contact TobenOne and they will actually let you know if your device works with it or not. You just contact them, give them the model of your device that you're attempting to connect to before you buy, and they will let you know right away if it works with your device or not. So that is actually really cool.